It's Valentine's Day, so you know what that means. Love is in the air. But not only that, we have the Marquette update, a live performance, and how to practice safe sex. Oh yeah, we're going there. This is Marquette Live. To all you lovebirds out there and to the single people, because on this special day that some may consider simply February 14th, it's also probably one of the loneliest 24 hours of the year because it just becomes more apparent how single you really are. But never fear, because I, your host, Jessica Clark, am here along with my friends here at Marquette Live, and we have a great show planned tonight. First, let's take it on over to our fashionistas. Take it away, girls.
Hey guys, I'm Katherine Gable, and tonight we're talking about what to wear on the first date on Marquette Style, and I'm here with...
I'm Francesca Reed.
And I'm Sebastian Jansen.
And they have two very diverse opinions, so I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to think. So first things first, what do you think you should wear on the first date when it comes to like a dress or just pants? Not as much the fit, just like what do you think is a good impression?
I really think it's like what you feel comfortable in. Like if you're a dress girl, definitely go for a dress. Like whatever you know, if you feel pretty in that, go for that. If you like to wear a pantsuit, I don't know who likes to wear pantsuits, but if you like it, yes, like Rachel Zoe, then wear a pantsuit. It'd be cute. Like so, whatever you feel most comfortable in and you feel like most sexy, like for whoever you're going on a date with, then I think that's what you should wear.
Sebastian? Yeah, I mean, the same goes for, you got to think about where you're going. I mean, if you're going on a big hike for your first date, maybe a dress is not right. I mean, some people
I would not want to go on a hike.
Maybe not you guys.
They created cotton for a reason.
I know, right?
I know, and that's more fitting for maybe a restaurant or maybe a glass of wine out from the water down here in Milwaukee. I mean, that would be perfect for that. But everything depends on what kind of person you are and where you're going to take your date. Because, I mean, even if you guys aren't the most, let's call it athletic people in the world. I mean, yeah, sure, you guys work out. I mean,
Excuse me.
You guys work out. But I mean, okay.
I know where the wreck is.
Let's call it, you guys aren't the most outdoorsy people.
Okay.
When it comes to mountain climbing, hiking in the woods. I mean, some people like to do that too. I'm sure you can, but you can't do it by wearing a dress now, can you?
Okay, but when I went skiing, wore a leopard scarf. I was wearing cashmere.
You can definitely, like, wherever you go, though, like, you don't have to, say you go hiking or something like that.
Yeah.
You can make it cute. Like you said, you wore, like, a leopard print scarf.
Yeah.
Like, just don't be wearing, like, ugly, like, clothes. Like, you have to make yourself look pretty. Like, you want to make yourself look good for whoever you're with.
And that's when it comes with accessories. And that's where it really comes into play, where you need to think about even just a hair clip or a scarf, or even the socks you're wearing when you're hiking. Go to J. Crew and pick up their hiking socks.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a great idea. But what do you guys think when it comes to like a male? Because I know some girls, they like more the athletic look, maybe a pair of running shoes, even though if you're at a restaurant. But some of you want them to suit up. I mean, I'm saying, maybe not you personally, but I mean, I'm sure some people like that.
Well, it really depends on where you go. If you're going to like a nice fancy restaurant, say like, I don't know, like Capitol Grill or something like that, like you would not wear running shoes. Like you would wear something nice, but it really depends on who you are. Like if you're not like a suit up kind of guy, like say like you're wearing like, jeans and like a nice like, suit jacket, that's nice. But then someone may like, want to dress up a little bit more or just a little bit less. So it kind of depends on who you are.
Yeah, and it really, for men, it's a lot different than it is for women, because we have to think about the cut of things, if it's appropriate for you.
And the makeup as well, I assume.
Oh, the makeup. Yeah, let's get to the cut of things and makeup.
Definitely.
So, Sebastian, this is where we need your opinion. What do you think when it comes to makeup? What do you like in a girl?
What it really comes down to, I mean, personally, I like when it looks natural. I mean, you can't do the like Nicki Minaj thing with the eyelashes that fly over your head. Same with Lady Gaga. I mean, if I were going out with Lady Gaga on a first date, I think I would be shocked if I didn't know her. I mean, she's up in, I don't know, in a turtle suit maybe.
Maybe.
A turtle suit at the Grammys last year, right?
Exactly.
Right.
So I mean, I think as long as you reflect your personality. I mean, because I mean, I think ladies are beautiful as natural as possible. I mean, that's just
That's
me.
really
But I mean, I'm not opposed to a little bit of makeup. I mean, I know myself. Sometimes when we're on the set, I put up on makeup myself.
Oh, so Sebastian
know,
just
I know,
admitted that he wears
controversy.
makeup.
So what kind
It
of
is
concealer
true.
do you use?
Well, that is up to my makeup artist. Yes, I do have one.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show and
Thank you.
talking about appropriate first date outfits. All right, take it away, Jessica.
Fabulous as always. Thanks, guys. We have to take our first break, but don't go away because Marquette Live will be right back. Next up, we have a special topic from our dating guru, Sebastian, and he's getting, shall we say, a little more intimate. Over to you, Sebastian.
Thank you, Jessica. As I promised you guys last week, today we're going to discuss the topic of safe sex. And with me today, I have brought my very special colleague from, I just helped her out in the fashion actually, but her name is, well,
My
introduce
name's
yourself.
Catherine Gable.
Yeah. And today we're going to be talking about safe sex. As any teenager these days, we are trying to be as informed as possible when it comes to safe sex. So today we're going to take you guys through a little history lesson, if you want to call it, about safe sex. So Catherine, I have heard and read that back in the day, they used to use pig bladders and lamb intestines instead of what we have today. Have you heard anything about that?
What are you referring to?
Well, instead of a condom, they would use a pig bladder.
Oh, right.
You know, to prevent themselves from having, well, children, I would guess.
Yeah, so they did. I mean, back in those days, you had to actually kill the animal to do that. And so if they really wanted it, that's what they would have to do in order to accomplish the task.
As you were saying,
Yeah.
as you were getting at. And I mean, as society has changed, so has the ways in which we are able to have safe sex. I mean, yes, looking at, I mean, technology today is even helping us. Could you comment a little bit about what kind of things we're using today in order to have safe sex?
Well, I think there are a lot of sources on the internet that you can look up if you do have questions about, you know, different ways to have safe sex or different diseases that you could get, like an STD.
I'm just going to stop you right there. I mean, one of the most important parts when it comes to safe sex is actually to not get an STD.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things about the things we're using in today's society, you know, because it's really helpful, and it's a problem that it's very common among youth in America and the rest of the world. But I mean, there are even the things like birth control pills. I mean,
Yeah.
do you know how that is for a girl? Like, can it affect their hormone system or anything?
Well, birth control is a really important way to have safe sex besides condoms, because condoms are 99% effective, but birth control just makes it a little bit, it makes the chances go way down, and it's not as risky.
Of course.
But birth control is a great way. There are different, as you mentioned before the show, there are ways to do it in the arm. You can take pills that you won't get it for a few months. So there is technology that way with birth control.
Yeah, but as all things, the safest way to prevent disease as children is, of course, to not have sex at all. But still, as a responsible youth and adult, you should make sure that you are informed of the ways that exist and what can happen to you. Because I mean, it's about the love for two people. You know, you gotta be able to take care of each other. Would you agree with me?
No, I definitely agree with that. And it also comes down to your religious beliefs, your personal beliefs, how you feel about the matter. And if you do believe that you want to have safe sex, then you need to research and find ways to do that.
Of course. Thank you so much for joining me today,
Yes,
Catherine.
absolutely.
And thank you all guys for listening. And remember, stay safe, Marquette. Over to you, Jessica.
Informative and entertaining as always, Sebastian. And I find it interesting that about 90 people had swine flu and everyone wanted to wear a mask, but there's millions of people in the world with AIDS and people still don't want to wear a condom. Interesting. Let that marinate for a minute, people, before we take it over to Lo with the Marquette update. Lo?
Thanks, Jessica. What's up, Marquette? Low Home is back in action with all things happening on campus in Milwaukee. Temperatures are starting to cool down a bit A little bit too much for you this Thursday? We'll warm up on a cold night by stopping over at the AMU to hang out at their special coffee house series. Musical guests are set to join, although not yet revealed. Delicious snacks and treats will be provided as well. Spend the night on the town by seeing famous comedian and host of Late Late Show, Craig Ferguson live. Ferguson makes another visit to the Mill and will be appearing at the Pabst Theater. Doors open at 6 p.m. and tickets are still available. Are you ready to stomp the yard? This Saturday, the Divine Nine NPHC sororities and fraternities will be hosting their annual Brew City Stomp Down. Varsity Theater's doors open at 5:30 and the show begins at 6. Be sure to get your tickets soon though, they do tend to fly fast. Tickets may be purchased at the Brooks Lounge. They're $20 for the show and $25 if you wish to attend the after party afterwards. Music will also be provided by DJ Poison Ivy and hosted by Chicago's Power 92 Radio Hot Rod and Q Breeze. Hungry? Head downtown to Pabst Theater to check out a taste of comedians Nick Offerman's American Ham. Offerman has the most famous rep for being on Parks and Recreation, Ron Swanson. Tickets are available at the theater or both online in the box office. Gotta get it soon though, because there's a fair chance that things will come steamy up. Well, thanks, Marquette. We'll see you back here, same time, same place. I'm Lo Holman. Back to you, Jessica.
Thanks, Lo. We gotta take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because when we get back, we'll have another live performance. Don't go away. Welcome back to Marquette Live. Erica couldn't be here tonight, so I get the pleasure of introducing our live performance. Here in the studio tonight, we have the men's soccer team performing Hunter Hayes' hit, Wanted. Whenever you're ready, guys.
Don't know how you do what you do, 'cause everything that don't make sense about me makes sense when I'm with you. Like everything that's green, girl, I need you, but it's more than one and one makes two. You put aside the math and the logic of it, you gotta know you want it too, 'cause I wanna wrap you up, wanna kiss your lips, I wanna make you feel wanted, and I wanna call you mine, wanna hold your hand forever, never let you forget it, baby, I wanna make you feel wanted. Anyone can tell you you're pretty, you get that all the time, I know you do, but your beauty's deeper than the makeup, and I wanna show you what I see tonight when I wrap you up, when I kiss your lips, I wanna make you feel wanted, and I wanna call you mine, wanna hold your hand forever, never let you forget it, baby, I wanna make you feel wanted. As good as you make me feel, I wanna make you feel better, better than your fairy tales, better than your best of dreams. You're more than everything I need, you're all I ever wanted, you're all I ever wanted. Girl, I just wanna wrap you up, wanna kiss your lips, I wanna make you feel wanted, and I wanna call you mine, wanna hold your hand forever, never let you forget it, baby, I wanna make you feel wanted.
That was amazing, you guys. Who knew the men's soccer team also had such a great set of pipes? I did not know. And thanks for spending your Valentine's Day evening here with us, gentlemen. Hopefully any girlfriends aren't upset about that. Well, that is all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. I'm Jessica Clark. Have a great weekend.